Hola, mi amor. Isaac, Benny, William, Vincent. Today, towards the afternoon is a lot better. This morning I couldn't take it. Took my ring. I couldn't fall asleep. I woke up like at 5 and just wanted to quit. Just wanted to not do nothing and just quit. So I took the ring. This ring. I took it off. I taped it on the book of the gift I wanted to give to you, your present for your birthday. All the notes and letters and cards and things that made me happy, and I want to send it to you. And I went back and forth because I was just going crazy, and then right when I left, I felt so just embarrassed and so regretful that I left my ring there. I was like, what am I doing? But I felt a lot better. And when I went to do DoorDash today, a man, it was in the morning, Burger King, dropped off Burger King to this older man, and he says, "Thank you, sir, you're a good man." I was like, thank you. I am a good man. I just felt weird without the ring today. I can't cry because today was better in the afternoon. I met up with the priest. He looked like a retired priest, Padre Miguel. You probably seen him, mi amor. I remember vaguely, but I remember seeing him in Mass one time. He's a tall guy. And Polo from Movimiento Familiar, he was staying with them for a couple days because he was leaving. I found out that towards the end, or at the end, he said he was leaving tomorrow in the early morning. I don't know why to send a message to Polo last night, but I wanted help, and so I don't know what else to do. And he was nice to me, and right when I text him, he texts me right away, and so it was amazing, mi amor, that it was an hour and a half long. I sat down where we sat to do our first reunion in their house. I'm like, man, I remember this couch. I remember where Isaac took the buddy in the bedroom. I remember the kids playing there. I remember all your papers and your notebooks there on the floor. William was playing with it. And I opened up to him. I talked to him, and he was so cool. Just a nice guy. He was trying to help me with the court stuff. He was like, yeah, she can take her back. It's like he's dealt with stuff like this before. Like the way he responded, that was the first thing he told me. He was like, oh, well, if it was an accident, she can go. And I'm like, no, but the state took it now. So not even from Nancy now. But it was just cool how he gave me the advice. He was like, well, she can take it back, and I don't know what part of Mexico is he from. Estos granos me están atrás, me están calando otra vez. Pero I spoke to him in Spanish. It was really cool. Like, I understood him. He understood me. And I don't know how I talk so good in Spanish. It was weird. I thought I was going to struggle. But no, I was able to speak to him. Told him almost everything. That I told about my business, and it was so cool. He connected it. I never connected it. He said, think of your home and your family as your suits. You have to sell your suits to your family, but instead of the suits, you got to sell your heart and sell everything to them to show that you are there, que yo valgo. He was saying so many cool things. I was like, oh my gosh, like that was what I was looking for. Something to push me, just something to say, hey. My brother did that. When I failed the exam, I was going crazy by myself in Missouri, and I didn't want to talk to you and tell you the bad news. And I was talking to Dito right before, and he was like, first off, stop crying. And he says, what's next? He was like, don't stop. He says, what do you got to do? You got to study again? Okay, study. Like, he was so direct, and it was so cool. Like, I needed that push. And I really appreciated it. From Dito and from this priest. And it was really cool. And he says, how can I sell you this sofa that we're sitting if it's not clean? You got to clean it. He's like, tienes que sacudir tu alma. Then he says, tienes que limpiar desde abajo, sacar los ratones. It was so cool. The way you say these things. He was like, si no, pues abajo ahí están los ratones. He was like, you got to clean your soul. But it was just cool. He was like, tú, ¿cómo lo vas a vender? Un traje desanimado, nadie te va a comprar. He was like, igual como tu familia. Si te miran así, como ya, like giving up. He was like, no te van a comprar ni tus hijos. And it was just cool because it is true. And he kept saying plato. Tú estás pensando en el plato. Because I told him, like, del plato que alcanzó a pegar a Vincent. And he kept saying, like, estás viviendo en el plato. Todavía en el plato. And he said it like 6 times. It was funny. I even laughed. And he was like, yeah, ese plato te va a destruir. He was like, if you know it was an accident, move on. And it was. Then he says, I gotta find peace. So it was really, really nice. It motivated me. I said, yes, I know what to do now. I'm going to be a leader for our family. Like I was, but even better now. And then I sent you a message. I sent your mom a message. She responded very nicely. And that you didn't respond. And I was like, I didn't get worried, mi amor. I was like, she reads it, and I trust that she reads it, and I know it's hard for her to respond because this whole rules. So I'm like, it's okay. But then you did respond at 8:35. I went to the gym about 8 o'clock. I did $118 today. This is good enough. I want to relax and Like I felt different. I didn't feel like giving up. That's why I kept writing back about the ring. Like, can I have it back, please? And and you didn't respond. And then I was like, it was weird because it said Woodway, the DoorDash. As I'm sending you a message, I'm in Woodway. And for some reason, it took me all the way, like behind Dollar General. No, behind Tres Hermanos in China Spring. So I was like, man, I'm right here. Like I can see the back of the restaurant from the house that I dropped off the food. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, let me just grab it. Hopefully she didn't get it yet. Or take it from the mailbox. And when I opened it, I'm like, oh, I was so happy because I went to Cabela's. I remember seeing over there when I was just waiting sometimes I play with Betty and Isaac with the guns there at Cabela's with the toys, just hanging out. I remember seeing the ring, the black ring, like rubber rings. I never liked those because I'm like, I got the real one. But I was like, I need something because I felt weird without it. The only time I took it off was when they took it from me from in prison or in jail. So, felt weird then. And now, when I took it off, within a couple hours, I felt weird. I'm like, oh, man. And when I went to Cabela's, I couldn't find it. They rearranged everything. When you guys go there next, or when we go there next, it'll be fun for them to play. And that's what the priest said. He was like, when even to a store, when you go to a store, you move around things. And he mentioned how he went to a store and he wanted to buy one thing, but it was in a different location now. And he was like, you got to renew yourself. You got to recreate yourself. Excuse me. And se me sale. And it was just so cool that he has like a tone of Eugenio Derbez, but he was serious, but he was joking too. But so I always think of him as Eugenio Derbez. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I got him right here, the artist. But yeah, he was just a nice guy. I never talked to him. He looked familiar. I think I might have seen him before, but yeah, I never spoke to him till today, and it was just so cool. It wasn't rushed, nothing. He's going to Mexico tomorrow, so I probably won't see him again. But he said Polo has his information if I ever want to come talk anytime. I'm like, thank you. But yeah, it was just really cool how he said those things. Like, I never connected it. I never like what do you, and then he says, what do you do when they say no? You're going to stop? Someone told you no right now. He basically saying, like, with this accident, it was a no. Like, do you just stop? He was like, no, you got to keep going and keep selling. I even talked about my siblings, and he says, well, that's secondary, but I was like, yeah, keep in communication with them. And it was just nice. It really motivated me. I made steak. I went to the gym. I'm gonna get stronger, man. Look at this. It's gonna get more. I haven't smiled in a long time, almost a month now. I know what I gotta do. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna be ready for you guys. You mentioned also, like, just live like you're gonna see them tomorrow. Well, he didn't say it, but in my head, I interpreted it like that. But he said just live like is like how did he said it? He said it in a way where just like I'm not alone. I'm not. I'm not alone, mi amor. I have all you guys. And you have me. So I'm gonna go to bed and can't wait to see you guys soon. I don't care. I'll wait forever to see you guys. I'm saving money. I keep on working good, and I take breaks because I get tired sometimes. Like I close my eyes and tell my phone to give me like a 15-minute nap or a 15-minute alarm. And I wake up and I feel better after 15 minutes. I think that's all I did. I made, I really like mushrooms. When I saute them, they're so good. So I made steak and mushrooms and I sobró. Entonces mañana los voy a comer en el camino. I'm getting tired. I think it's like 11 o'clock now, so last night I went to bed late. I love you, man. I love you, Isaac, Benny, William. Hi, my little Vincent. Can't wait to see you, mijito. You're gonna be a little different. Your face is gonna be different from last time I saw you. And I'm gonna pick you up. Guess we have to have another child. But this has changed me, Nancy. I know what I have, and I know that it could be taken away if I don't control myself. And I can do it. I know what's at stake now, and I'll never take it for granted again. I love you guys. I'll see you again, okay? I love you, Mama. Good night.